Alright, let's get started here. Welcome back, everybody, to Resident Evil 4. Let me change one thing very quickly in my settings. No, never mind, we're good. Awesome. So, if you remember from last episode, we did Chapter 4, and then I decided to go ahead and finish the main game. So we've already completed that. As of the last couple days, I have updated the archive channel, so everything should be there now. So if you missed out on that, and it is not there anymore, which should still be on the Twitch page for now, but once it is not, because it will eventually get taken down, you'll be able to find it there. Exclamation point archive will get you the link to that page if you've not seen it yet. And I believe there's also a timer set up currently as well to take care of that. In the meantime, let's not load a game. I don't know why I thought it would be under load game. It will not. There is some bonus content in this game, and there's actually a fair bit. And the first of these will actually be playing a lot like the main game, starting with Separate Ways. Separate Ways, Assignment Ada, and the Mercenaries are going to be what I show, but as for today, it will just be the first two, because I don't remember which of the two it is, but one of these is actually pretty long, and I have not decided if I'm going to show all of the Mercenaries, some of the Mercenaries, whatever. But if I show all of it, there's a fair bit of characters you can pick from in 4 different stages, so if I show everything, it will probably be its own separate stream. The movie browser, of course, is the cutscenes, and Ada's reports just are additional things you get from beating each stage in, I believe, Assignment Ada, so little things that will add to the story on her side. First hour, we're going to start with Separate Ways, so let's go ahead and begin. As it plays a really creepy voice line of her saying Separate Ways.
The only reason I've taken on this mission is to get closer to my own objective. No matter what happens, I can't let anyone figure that out. Of course, hiding in the shadows isn't my style. I'll have to reveal myself to him and offer advice once in a while.
So I see you've managed to arrive at the village on time.
Yes, but nobody remembered to roll out my red carpet.
The villagers there are all being controlled. They automatically attack any intruders. Ring the church bell. That should quiet them down for a while.
Sounds like they're good, obedient boys and girls.
Unfortunately, time is not a luxury we have. Gather as much information as you can about the parasites and finish off this little tour.
Chapter 1, Ringing the Church Bell. There's no info. They just had this little scene. If you noticed a drop in quality, by the way, that is not on my end. The cutscenes for the extra stuff, whenever they were rendered, was a significant drop in quality. Which is a shame, because they'd look really nice if they were in the same quality as the main game. But, yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. So, like in the last stage, or in the first stage, I should say, when playing Leon's campaign, you've got a lot of pretty much the same main stage. A lot of stuff will be cut out because she can skip it by using her grappling hook and whatnot, but the stages you're used to in the campaign with Leon are going to be pretty similar, actually. Let me take a look at her inventory and see what she's got. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot she started with the shotgun. Let me take a look at it. As you can see, there's some upgrades already given to her equipment, and as a result, she will have a better starting inventory than Leon will, at the very least. I am going to go ahead and switch stuff around and kind of keep it how I had it in the main project. I don't remember if she gets upgrades for her guns, but I do believe that she gets them for the briefcase. So you'll have that to look forward to, at least. In the meantime, let's get started. As you can see, Ada actually plays very similarly to Leon. Her moveset changes slightly, and that will show off in Mercenaries as well, because Ada is one of the playable characters. So as a result, you're going to get, you know, pretty similar game style. If you came through here like just after doing the main campaign, you really know what to expect. Since you've got a better starting loadout than what Leon had, probably won't find too much difficulty. It's just I have not played in a while, and as a result, my lack of skill is definitely showing. Regardless, you are going to want to play this pretty much the exact same way that you played before. Ammo is still going to be a little bit of a scarcity. Maybe not so much in the first couple stages, but later on definitely will be the case. You'll of course get different scenes if you check this. Is this what passes for police work around here? So you'll get, like, you know, little different thoughts and introspectives from the characters. But the idea of looking around for supplies is still something I would recommend. Since I didn't show this off in the main game, yes, the chainsaw guy is still available for somebody that you may have to deal with. The target of my mission, yeah, there's Lord Sadler. Despite the fact what the game said, there's no goal to, like, rush to the bell before Leon gets killed or anything like that. Well, that's unfortunate timing. Let's do a quick little fixer-upper. But as you can see, the yellow herbs are there as well, so your max health being increased is still a thing. Jeez, just knock down that door. The shotgun's obviously not there because Leon's already taken it, which is probably why they give you one by default. Very rarely will Leon be ahead of you in this story. Like, you'll be able to see things in areas that were not there in Leon's campaign because Ada will have interacted with them or used them already. I think you'd have to shoot that down. I don't think there's any way to get up on that building. Oh, there we go. That works. The insignia key. Yes, this is enabling you to get straight through the door that Leon had to go all the way around for. Okay, that wasn't even fair. Can't save you now. I'm wondering if there's like infinite enemies in here, because in theory, if there is, you could just grind up for items if you really wanted to. It looks like the enemies get up faster here, which is kind of interesting. I think I'll just fight this set of enemies here, and then I will probably continue on if they're going to keep spawning in. Okay, so I'm curious, how much did that get me? A little bit. Mostly just in the form of the extra shotgun shells, which I guess would come in handy, but... yeah, so if you're pretty good at your headshots and your melees, and using your knife, you could probably build up, if you wanted to, theoretically, until the briefcase was full. Interesting. Check one last thing. No way, there's like some handgun ammo there. Oh, right, I was going to ring the bell, of course. So now that we've done this, you'll realize, of course, that Ada was the person that rang the bell back in Chapter 1-1, rather than Leon doing it. This means that there's a way to ring the bell. I guess not. Alright then. And of course, our good buddy, the merchant, makes his debut once more. Suppose the customer comes first. Sell me some treasure and buy some weapons. So the way that this one works is the primary, again, where your primary income is going to come from the treasures. As you can see, there's nothing that will let you tune up, so everything you buy will come preset in terms of you buying them and them already having their upgrades. So you can see the rifle you buy here has already got full firepower, some upgraded reload speed, etc. I would recommend heavily, again, buying the treasure maps. The attaché case, at least initially, isn't that big a deal, but of course you're going to buy those, and then the guns that you already know you like. So in my case, it's going to be the rifle. The TMP I will probably avoid.
Thank you. Come.
So I'm going to stick with the treasure item first. And since there does appear to be a treasure, if it will let me back out, then I'm going to go back and get it. Thought I got away from that. Now, the treasures are going to vary between Ada's story. Oh, it actually won't let me go back. Alright, well, if that's the case... Let's see if I can retry from a checkpoint here. No, it won't actually. Alright, well, if that's the case, let's see if it'll let me reset. Or not reset, but skip the cutscenes. Yeah, totally will. Alright, that makes things easier. So knowing that, I'm going to look for the treasure first and foremost. Oh, I thought there was a window here. But a little bit of a trick to avoiding the chainsaw dudes: if you jump through that window, you won't have to worry about it. Oh, hey. Oh, the shotgun is there. Yeah, I better leave this for Leon. There we go. That makes more sense. So I guess if you activate the cutscene, then the shotgun won't be there, which makes sense because that's the initial shotgun, or that's the initial room you have to go in to activate the Chainsaw Man. So that makes sense. Also, what's up, VG Master? Welcome to Assignment Ada. I.e., I don't remember where treasures are, apparently. Hello. Oh, there's two! Goodbye. Bye. Also, hello as well, Aura. For everybody that's just tuning in, we're playing Assignment Ada. This is the bonus content where you, unsurprisingly, play as Ada in her mission to apprehend the little virus thing that we saw her get at the very end of Chapter 5 in the main game. I'm actually redoing this segment, however, because, if you missed it, apparently there's a treasure here, but I didn't realize that until I picked up Treasure Map 1. The problem is, the only time you can pick that up is after a point of no return, and thus I missed it, so I went back to get it. Which I still have not found it yet, but I found a ton of other little goodies here and there. I think I know which house it's in, though, because there was one that I had skipped. So I'm going to go and grab it when I get everything else. Namely this. If my guess is correct, it's this one right here. I'll say congratulations are in order for anybody who has, because most people, at least here, have finished up their last week of school, so congratulations for everybody that's made it through the year, and especially if you made it through, high school or college completely and graduated, then a special congratulations are in order. There it is, the elegant mask. There's the treasure I was looking for. That's the key we need. I don't know why there was a chicken up there. Hopefully it didn't lay the key. Internet can't handle 60 FPS. Yeah, I need to look into a way to stream a, and they really want in here. But in fact, there's a little bit of a trick to this, door. There we go. You can do this. This trick would work with Leon as well, but yeah, you can take a couple shots through the door and then just knife through the door. As you can see, it works much better than it should. Apparently they can hit you through the door as well. That's not what I was trying to do. I was actually trying to pick up the collectibles, but you know what? Since we're here, I'll grab the key. Already 2 weeks in. Yeah, for college, usually you start earlier and end earlier, but LISD here just finished up today. And the people that don't use our LISD schedule finished Thursday, so, you know, they just finished recently as well. I am trying not to hookshot that, but it will not let me pick up those items. There we go. Probably should have noticed that. Alright, sure, we'll just not do that again. Alright, I'm gonna try to stay away from this building. At least to where the, little thing that's trying to get me to hookshot won't be a problem. So now knowing that the merchant's that close, I might actually try to grind up a little bit more money here. Assuming more enemies spawn in. Yeah, because I don't have very much this time. Got more healing items though, which is good. There we go. Let's see if any more guys will spawn in. Because even with getting that mask, that's an item that has gems that need to be set into it in order to get the full effect. As you can see, the shotgun's gone now. But since gems need to be set into it, of course I'm not gonna... just sell it right away. Of course. Anything up here? I don't remember if I went back through this one. No. About dead here, so let's eat this egg. No. Alright, so I don't have green right now. I've got one of each grenade, so that's good. See, the thing is, I don't think I'm going to need the red herbs right now. With how low my max health is, there's really no need to use the red on top of it. The blue will probably be enough as it is. Oh, that was really close. Alright, let's see how much this does. And I guess I could have used the red. The bong. Yeah, the bongs are a nice touch for a Resident Evil game. Because if there's one thing Resident Evil is known for, it's bongo music. Alright, how am I doing on money? 139. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to keep going. Honestly, I could go for a lot longer on this stage, or this area alone, and just grind up money, but I don't want to do that. That would be a smart thing to do if I was not streaming the game. And you know what? I might actually do that on my off time and just see what happens.
What are you buying?
I'm still going to buy that again, and then I will hold off on getting anything else, even if I could afford it.
Thank you.
Which at this point it would be the first aid spray and that's it. I don't think I can get anything else. Still couldn't avoid that. There we go. Alright, So where's the next treasure? How far? Oh, it's actually not that far away. Alright. Which makes you wonder how Leon managed to get all the treasures since, you know, Ada was swooping in and getting here before he was. No, they found my secret tunnel. Let me see who that was real quick, if I got enough time to run to it. Wild Zap, thank you for the follow very much. I missed it slightly, so I didn't see your full name, but I did see Wild Zap. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, and I hope you are enjoying and having a lovely day as well. No, I will be taking the shot. I know I've not been using the shotgun, but I will be taking the shotgun shells. The TMP, however, that will probably get sold, like, almost immediately. There's the green gem. The upside is because the stages are shorter, of course, you'll be getting the treasures a lot faster, especially the ones that combine. I think that's, yeah. Okay, there's one in this next area, but that's it. Go ahead, walk through the door. Here, I'll open it for you. It'd be great. We'll have a nice little party. Do a little dance. Well, that wasn't very nice. I say we try out the shotgun. Not bad. Alright, so let's move some stuff around, make everybody with OCD happy, even though I don't have OCD myself. I'm very picky about very specific things in games, and it's very rare, but it's like this and my house and Terraria are the only two that I can think of that I'm especially bad about them. Alright, so I'm actually not that far away from getting the upgrade. I probably want to go for the rifle next, though, to be honest. Yeah, this looks like a shotgun issue. I'm gonna hang on to that because I could use the yellow herb if I find one. Yeah, no. See, when they're by themselves, it's not the biggest deal if they, if I can use the pistol. There's the yellow herb. See, now I'm glad I waited, because if I hadn't, then I probably would have been kicking myself for that one. I really like those snakes. I actually don't mind snakes in real life. It's only spiders I hate. I actually very much like snakes, and they get really bad raps, as pets especially. Granted, you wouldn't want to have like a poisonous one or anything, but like as a whole, they get a pretty bad rap. Mice slash rats are the same way. They get a really bad rap. It's amazing how much faster you get these things. There's two down. We just need the purple one. I'm curious to see if it will give me the exact same puzzle in the back area. Alright, if my hunch is correct... That was the treasure? Are you sure? No, it wasn't. Okay, that makes me feel better, because I was like, that can't be right. If you get on... Oh, so it's not going to let you pull a Resident Evil 6? I know that's a bit of a spoiler for our scientific experiment, but there's an episode where you have to shoot 5 bells in the church. So what is it, like up here something? Alright, I'm gonna check back here first. See if there's actually anything. Yeah, that's the key to get in the door. I'm guessing you probably go back here after the end of the mission, maybe? Like, after you get in the church, you probably go back down through here. See, I'm curious, because I cannot figure out where that treasure is. Ah, that's why. See, this is why it pays to zoom the mouse, or zoom the map all the way in. It's inside the church. There's no way I could be getting it. At least not until I get in there. Which means I'm going to go here first and see if there's actually anything. It's probably not going to let me do much. But it was enough to be able to do that, so... Good throw. See, I remember that one. That one's in Leon's campaign as well, in that exact same spot. I may not have learned from my second try while playing Ada's campaign, but I've learned from playing Leon's. Oh, I see. Is this how you get the green gem? So you have to fight through a chainsaw lady. And apparently some of her friends. Oh, that's a cat's eye. Never mind. That's for a different treasure. Won't budge. Something's holding the door from the other side. Alright. Well, I'm glad I came over here at least. So that probably means that the green gem for the mask is on the inside of the church. Oh, no, wait. I remember now. Okay, I'm an idiot. Because if you remember from Leon's campaign, the green cat's eye was inside of here. So I'm willing to bet she probably swaps out the emblem for that cat's eye. That's probably what it is. I'm going to assume that these are the same as they were in the last one, which is the one it's facing now, the one that looks like the mountains that's near the bottom right, and then the V as well. That's what I'm going to guess. Peck. A peck, you say. Who is this peck? Soccer FW5, of course. Thank you for the host. I do appreciate it indeed. Enjoy getting pecked on by the ostrich. He is a friend to all. He is a friend to many. I guess you have to do it this way. Three, yeah, there it is. And then 4. Okay, good, it didn't change. Get the round insignia. Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. Alright. Unless something is set in the mechanism, the bars won't open. I don't know why that's only there in her campaign and not in Leon's, but this is what you use the cat's eye for. And now that we'll go back down. And we continue on a merry little adventure. Don't you know it's rude to grab a lady like that? You might be a lady, but it's still rude to grab a lady like that. Game, you gotta know by now, I don't play favorites. It's the same treatment for everybody. Alright, Aura, how long do I plan on streaming? I'm gonna be playing through this as well as, the second Ada mission. The mercenaries I still have not decided on, and so I'll probably ask you guys at the end of the stream. But I'm gonna go ahead and ask now as well. The way that the mercenaries works is they put you in a small enclosed area and you try to kill as many enemies as you can within the given time limit. Sorry about that, I had to focus for a second there. And so, I could either play it and show the characters that you play as, each on a different stage. There's 5 characters and 4 stages. Or I could literally play every character on every stage. I would not go for the perfect rank on every stage because some of them are insanely hard. Like, really, really hard. I spent several days trying to get them all. I have done it, but it took a long time. But I could at least show every character setup in every stage. But if I do it that way, it'll probably be its own separate stream. If I do it where I just show each character, I might do it here. It depends on how long the 2 Ada missions take. I remember them taking a fair bit of time, so... It's 6:42 because I'm in Central. It's going to go at least till 8, so you've got at least an hour. And if nothing else, I'll be streaming tomorrow as well, and the day after. That's still a flash grenade, that's good. Yep, there's the purple gem. So I'll be able to sell that in a little bit. Fight in the church. Always go for the knees when in doubt. No, I know I saw something there. There we go. I don't think these guys are going to infinite spawn just because this area is not very big. So I think when it's done, it's done. I thought these opened up at money in Leon's campaign. I guess not. In Ada's. Alright then, well if that's the case, let's hop on up here. That's a beautiful climbing animation, Ada. At least you won't have to worry about catching Ashley as she falls because she can't operate a ladder. Hi. It's so nice to have a good loadout for Ada. It's so bad in Resident Evil 6. In the mercenary mode, in Resident Evil 6, she has easily the worst loadout in the game. It's so bad. It's nice to be able to have a good loadout with her, because I love her character. She's like one of my favorite Resident Evil characters. I guess you still have to do this puzzle. Probably to unlock the door, but I didn't bother checking for that. Alright, let's see here. I'll start with red. I guess that could be it, maybe. No, I think it's that. Alright. Green. I think it's that. And blue. Looks like it's that. Yep, sure enough. You'll notice that the insignia is upside down right now. Yeah, now it's turned correctly, so it's not the actual answer that it was before. Hopefully I didn't just lock myself out of something. I didn't think that would close the doors down. That does ring the bell, though, that gets Leon out of Chapter 1-1. He's been fighting zombies the whole time outside. And presumably the chainsaw guy as well.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
So got a title drop again? Yep, totally did. Totally title dropped twice. Nice. What a game. Alright, that's end of chapter. So as you can see, the chapter's like decent quality, but they're still pretty short.
Osmond Sadler's cult is known as Los Illuminados. They've resurrected some sort of parasitic organism they call Las Plagas. That's all my organization knows for sure, though Sadler's occult activities seem worthy of investigation. The Salazar family, Castellans for generations, possessed the ability to control Las Plagas. The organization's hypothesis is that a unique frequency of sonic wave, sensed only by the parasites, is used to control them. The same principle used in dog whistles. This was inferred through the analysis of a tissue sample we retrieved. The tissue contained an organ presumably used for sensing sound waves. I've seen cult members carrying ceremonial rods, and I wonder if they emit these sounds. Of course, this is purely theoretical. The organization needs samples of the parasite to confirm or disprove these theories. That is the main objective of my mission, and the only way to prove my loyalty to the organization. The opening moves in this chess game have been played. There's no turning back now.
In case you're wondering, yes, you will unlock this after beating the main campaign, because that skipped and showed a lot of cutscenes. That one of Ashley getting controlled, that was from Chapter 5. So, like, you know, the end of the game for Leon. If you're wondering who the guy in glasses is, by the way, he is Albert Wesker. If you don't know much about the Resident Evil series, do not worry, we will be seeing him a lot in Resident Evil 5. Basically, he is the big bad from the initial Resident Evil. He is the leader of the STARS unit of another character that we'll be playing as in Resident Evil 5, Chris Redfield, and he turns out to be a betrayer of your group despite being the leader of that Alpha team. But we'll be seeing a lot more on him in Resident Evil 5. In Resident Evil 4, he plays a little bit of a role here in Assignment Ada, but in Leon's story, pretty much nothing. The only reason I've taken on this mission is to get closer to my objective. No matter what happens, I can't let anyone figure that out. Of course, hiding in the shadows is my style. I'll have to reveal myself to him and offer advice once in a while. Here's what I know so far. Sadler's cult is the Los Illuminados. They've resurrected some sort of parasitic organism they call the Plagas. That's all my organization knows for sure, though Sadler's occult activities seem worthy of investigation. Yeah, this is just pretty much what they just told us. Also interesting, they didn't change that. That X button is from the a different, not PC, a console version. So they never changed the button on the DLC. Because I can just hit E to move on. Interesting. I'm not going to show the other reports yet, because you unlock those one by one. We'll stick it, like, right here. You'll know, because it'll say Mode Ada, so... On to Chapter 2. I believe there are 5 chapters for Ada's campaign, if I remember correctly. You get one, a little of the logbooks each time you finish a chapter. With this generic background of fog. Do I need to be hitting a button here? Alright, there we go. Back in Chapter 1.
researcher we planted has been discovered by the Illuminados.
You must be talking about that vagrant Spaniard. So where is he now?
He's held captive in an abandoned house located northeast of the village. Until he recovers the sample, we can't let him die.
You don't need to remind me. Luis Serra. And I thought I was high maintenance.
I like Luis, though. He's pretty dang awesome. Chapter 2, Rescue Luis. I mean, you wouldn't have had to convince me. I would have done it anyway. And again, since this is a new chapter, I don't have any of the little treasure markers.
Welcome.
So, let's fix that.
Got a selection of good things on set. What are you buying? Is that all straight? Thank. What are you selling? Thank you.
Alright, let's see what I can do with that.
What are you buying?
Buy the attaché case, and I might need to just because the rifle might not be enough space, and I could sell a little bit of money in order to get that, because I really do want the rifle. I love rifles in Resident Evil.
What are you selling?
Yeah, actually, I think I will do
Is
that.
that all? What are you buying?
That is a fair trade, in my opinion. Let's do that. And thankfully I do have the space for it, so that works out.
Thank you.
I can't buy the scope, but I can live without it for a little while.
Time.
So I'll be alright without it. I don't know why that chicken egg was there, but I'm sure it's important. Alright. So niche marker. Yeah, because this is where Luis is actually being held captive, so we're going to go back that way. If I recall correctly, it will actually force you to go up here and get some stuff before you roll back around here, because he's being held captive there, but there's a bunch of stuff you have... There's at least one thing you have to get up here in Chapter 2. So now it's a game of, can I get enough money for the stuff that I want fast enough? And it looks like, yep, the same puzzle as always. Actually, I might be able to get the scope now that I just did that. A brass pocket watch might be enough for it. Hello, friend.
What are you selling?
I think it was, actually.
What are you buying?
Yeah, totally was. Alright, now I'm actually going to have to go for that attaché case because I am running out of space here. I mean, I'll be alright for a bit, but, you know. This guy in the toilet still here? Oh, it's a woman in the toilet. Nice. A woman using the urinal. Makes perfect sense. The toilet is filthy. The concept of hygiene is lost on these villagers. I mean, it was a woman using the urinal, so yeah, I would say so. How awful would that be to, like, try to use the bathroom and then realize it was only a urinal if you're a woman? It's just like, really? There's no stalls in here, nothing? I mean, even if you're a guy, if you're having to do number 2, then, you know, you're kind of out of luck. No drops. Alright. I'm going to assume that the chainsaw person is still here. Hey, gold chicken egg. Nice. We never saw these in the main playthrough, but I did mention them. They're full heal, which is really, really nice. Yeah, the chainsaw dude's still here. What's up, Dr. Salvador? Go ahead, throw it. Alright, I think that'll do us on money with that ruby that we just picked up. And yeah, I am definitely running out of inventory space. Holy crap. Alright, so yeah, we're going back through the... Alright, so we got a little bit of time before our treasure is going to pop up again. That's good. Just trying to run out and take a pot shot at me? It's my job to take the pot shots at players, not the other way around. Speaking of pot shots, oh, there's not that many there now. Alright, I'll just do this. In your bed. Wonder if the villagers are gonna come after me a second time here. No. Oh no, there's a few here. Again, this will be a case of if they infinitely spawn, I'm not gonna just hang around here for forever. Gotta protect the cow! Actually, let's do it this way. There we go. Hey! Did not ask for your help. There we go, that works. I don't think I ever mentioned this, because it doesn't ever come up in another Resident Evil game. Or no, it does. I guess it does show up in 5. You can actually get the stuns in the leg and the head, like you would with shooting them here, to activate the melee attack. It's kind of hard to pull off for obvious reasons, but you can do it. I wouldn't recommend trying to, but you could if you really wanted to. Also, it looks like all the stuff might have respawned, all the barrels and crates, since the chapter ended. So I might try to fly through here and see if I can't find them. A little bit more money. Yeah, because I definitely broke that barrel. I don't know if it's going to be the same items or not, but, you know. Hi. Dude, I definitely hit you. Alright, let's see what's behind door number 2. Oh, these have respawned. Oh, hi. Sorry about that, didn't see you there. Man, it's one thing when you kick somebody down the stairs, but it's pretty impressive if you manage to kick them up the stairs. Say anything about this? No. Sounds like I'm hearing like footstep noises in the game, but it could just be like a really bad effect with the fire sound effect, or it could all just be in my head as well. Oh, yeah, I can live without that, so I was just gonna sell it. Where is the next merchant? I'm curious. He's not for a while, actually. I guess that means I can use my items pretty liberally. Oh, hi. Nice hat. Too bad it won't save you. Huh. There was another buddy of his somewhere around here. I guess not. Alright. Well, let's move on. I'll check one more thing. There are shotgun shells up here in Chapter 1. Let's see if they're here again. Yeah, they're here again. Wow. I probably have way too many shotgun shells now. Yeah, a fair bit. I'll get to you in a minute. Oh, hey, that's also respawned. I was not expecting a treasure to respawn. Interesting. Oh, it just switched to ammo. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Alright, where'd that girl go? There you are. It could just be my conservation efforts. I doubt it. And no, I don't mean for the environment. I mean for the game. I mean, I'm all for saving the rainforest, but, you know. That's not exactly applicable here. And it may also be because I've still got the medium attaché case rather than the large ones, or the regular attaché case, instead of the medium or large ones. But ammo seems like it's a lot easier to come by in Ada's story, and I don't remember that being a thing. At all. In fact, I remember it being more of a hassle, not less, than when compared to Leon's. Interesting, though. Alright. What's next? The farm. And there is a treasure here, so I'm going to have to remember to get that. Hi. I'll stop over here. It'd be easier to fight you from this side. Your collective hats won't hide that male pattern baldness from me. I may have just blanked out for a second, but I'll go ahead and repeat it in case I didn't. You can kill the animals if you wanted to here, but there's no reason to. They won't drop anything. And since I'm not that horrible of a person, I'll spare the animals. It's a shame you can't, like, pet them or anything. Besides, you wouldn't even want to, because the chickens might drop eggs, so... Oh, interesting. Normally that's a flash grenade. Or, not a flash grenade, an incendiary grenade in Leon's campaign. Well, the good news is I think we'll be set for the medium attaché case by the time we actually get to the merchant. And it is looking like we're going to need it. Yep, that's going to be a problem. Alright, well, I'll just do this. Though if it comes down to it, if I have to pick between rifle ammo and shotgun ammo, I'm gonna toss the shotgun ammo. Like, I'm just gonna have to, because I prefer the rifle. And I've already got plenty of shotgun ammo as it is. Gold bangle, nice. Normally that's the beer stein that you would combine the cat's eyes with. But I guess Leon will be doing that in the future when he gets here. Yo! How's it going? Sorry, but knife beats axe. I play Fire Emblem, so I know this. Yeah, I'll swap that out, honestly. I'd rather have 2 of each. Just grapple over it, I'm guessing. No? Oh, is this just a little extra area? Yeah, it totally is. Okay. I know normally I have Ashley, but of course Ada could just grapple hook right over the fence, right over the gate, if she wanted to. Not dealing with that. Thanks, but no thanks. Are they gonna make us do the boulder chasing scene? No. Huh. Okay. Pleasantly surprised by that. Where's that on the map? Oh, that's like... What? Oh, you must have to get there and then, either that's chapter 3 or you've got to go all the way back around. I don't think they'd make chapter 2 that long, would they? Doing all that's probably chapter 3, if I had to guess. There any, Oh, no, that one's not on this map. Well, since that killed pretty much everyone in here, I guess it was a fair trade. There, now we have a small bit of space for something. What? Oh, I was supposed to say, I wasn't expecting that cutscene. That end of chapter, or... Ah, so now we gotta go all the way back to the start, I guess. Makes me wonder if it had said something like it's locked from the other side if I tried to go in there first rather than going here. Yeah, so now they're just replacing the treasures Leon would have gotten with the spinels. Which I guess in retrospect might be what they did with Ada's. It's just some of the times that Leon got spinels, it'll just be where treasures that Ada can get are. Which I guess would make sense. It's funny how I said I like the rifle and yet I'm not using it. Granted, that's probably because, you know, not that much inventory space, or not inventory space, but ammo for it. Alright. We're just heading back through, right? Yep. They might have us go on that other path once we get to the farm. Oh no, they've sent more enemies. That was an unfortunate time to trip and fall while you were holding dynamite. Bye-bye. Suckers. Love being able to use explosions against enemies. So much fun. Especially when it's their own explosions against them. It just makes it that much better. So did I really not grapple over to that anymore? Yeah, it's still telling me to go back. Alright. If you're sure. Or if it says anything about this. No? Alright. Hey guys! Seems like I just saw you. Well, I said I was going to do it. I'm going to do it. I don't suppose it would let me go through the door to talk to the merchant, would it? He's wearing Leon's jacket. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, there's only one option here. That actually wiped out almost everyone. Yeah, that got everyone except for that one lady. So it's like Leon's jacket. Why is he wearing it? Dude, you saw Leon get kidnapped. What? I don't know why she'd be surprised by that or confused. Well, whatever. Actually, was there a note there? No, there's not. Man, it's when I said the merchant wasn't going for a while. It really wasn't going for a while. Leon's actually ahead of us for once. Though I have the feeling that gap will be closed pretty quickly.
Nuestro jefe se curará. Dice la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra.
Tienes razón, es un hombre.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
Spoken like a true Chapter 2 boss. At least for Leon.
What? Same blood.
And of course, you'd only see this scene with Leon if you went back in here after that chapter ended and the next one started. That running animation, though. And gone. You are dead. Nice hunting rifle. Ah, so that's how you get over here. Okay. I don't remember much of the Ada content. I've only played it once before, so... Rare! Also, I wasn't paying attention because I was checking something. So this time I'll actually be focusing on the cutscene. Almost an upskirt. Well, I got two of you before you could do that. So yeah, this is how you get over onto this side of the map. Now, I was wondering how you do it. Now I know. Oh, so you do get the cat's eye again. I think that's where the yellow one is for Leon. Hi. Alright, give me a second, very quickly, and I'm going to fix something, because I forgot that that command was still there in Nightbot. So I'm quickly going to go turn that command off. There we go. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use this. Is the merchant nearby now? Please tell me he is. Okay, he is. Good. Because I really need that attaché case. Hello. It's not nice to point fingers. I can't reach you from there. Well, congratulations, you've outsmarted me. Unfortunately, I don't ever fall for the same trick twice, except when I do. It's the first one of those things that we've ever seen on Ada's side. Surprised it took that long. Yeah, I think this is the way to go for the merchant. Yeah, here he is. At least I think. Normally he's here. Oh, I went the wrong way for the staircase. I should have gone up. I'll be right back. Somebody's at the door, and I'm gonna go check, see who it is. It's a good thing I got that package in, though, even though it's not mine, because it's something that has to be refrigerated. And therefore, it was important that I did not miss that doorbell. It was the Stellara that my mom uses, because she's got Crohn's disease, and it's something to fight irritable bowel syndrome. But again, something that has to be refrigerated, so it's kept in a little package, but it's something you actually have to get at the door, because it's not something that they can just give out to everyone willy-nilly. So, let's continue on. Oh, he's gonna be in here, isn't he? Yeah, there you are. Oh, I had to come in here anyway for that key. Alright.
Welcome.
That works.
Got a selection of what are you buying?
Easily that. Easily that. And really, that's all I wanted, so... Well, now that we're rich... But again, there's nothing I really want. I'd rather save the large attaché case when it comes up. So, that's probably what I'll do. In the meantime, now that we're not stuck having to keep everything right next to each other... There we go. Much more space.
Anytime.
Hey, I was wondering when another one of those would come up. This game's way too generous with the shotgun shells. Like, I'm just saying, it really is. If only I could get rifle ammo that frequently. I'm probably guessing that there's nothing over here, but... Oh, no, there is. Story isn't to board the lift if it's not going anywhere. Well, I guess that's true. Still, for the handgun ammo, I'm glad I came over. You know, depending on how long this actually goes, we might just do, separate ways rather than assignment Ada. Door open, it must be locked. I need to find a key. Already did that. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I grabbed that. We can't go down there yet. Yeah, that looks like you're going to loop back around to it later on, so I'm going to say we don't do that yet. Jeez, I hope we came back here for whatever reason. Treasure and a yellow herb? Yeah, I think I'll take those. Oh, wasn't expecting you. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I think I'll just do this the old-fashioned way. It's just easier that way. Alright, in case the place gets set on fire by one of those torch dudes, I'm going to grab everything now. That wasn't very nice. But I don't want to miss it. Oh, no you don't. Ooh, yeah, there's a lot of goodies in here. Bye! I just love her scream. It's so funny. Alright, let's stick to just fighting her. I don't know if those guys are going to keep spawning in or not, but on the off chance that they do. The lift activation key. Yep, that'll open the thing. Yeah, I didn't think it'd get set on fire because Leon's still got to come in here to fight the dude that's the Chapter 2 boss fight. Plus, the lift was already going when he got there, so it makes sense that it wouldn't catch on fire or anything, but you never know. I don't know if I mentioned it in the Leon campaign, but there is a bit of trick to fighting those guys. If you wait until they make the motion where they're going to start blowing fire at you, if you shoot them at any point during that animation, then they will, they'll get set fire themselves. Get set on fire themselves, I should say. I should move these down here, I guess. That's just getting sold the next chance I get, so. I mean, you could buy the TMP if you really wanted to. There's space for it now, but I just don't care for it. Which is a shame, because there are good machine guns in Resident Evil 5. And 6, for that matter. The machine guns are actually really good in 6. Here, however, not so much. Okay, what's the issue here? First they weren't spawning at all, now they're all over the place? Good grief, another one? Well, at least you dropped some money. Hey,
Welcome.
I got some TMP ammo for you, because I ain't using it.
Got a selection of what are you selling?
By the time this dude leaves the island, he's gonna have nothing but TMP ammo. It's just gonna be everywhere.
Come back, Edit.
He's gonna be very excited about it, I'm sure. I'm gonna guess one of those is the beer stein and one is the remaining cat's eye. Oh, right, lift activation. Should probably turn that on. But I mean, I'm Ada. It's practically my job to just turn things on. The only difference is Ada's actually remotely capable, unlike the generic heroine role. Even though she's on the side of evil, she sort of acts like the heroine or anti-heroine. I'd put her in anti-hero role, easily. She definitely falls into that category. Because, like, you know, she takes orders from Wesker, who's the big bad, but at the same time, she still helps Leon out multiple times. Partly because it's her mission, and partly because she loves him. Alright, where are we going now? There's a merchant, there's a save point, and it doesn't look like there's much else here. Well, there's that. There's the merchant. So what door am I going through here? Is it just when I, like, walk in here it'll activate a cutscene? Because all these are blocked right now. I can't go through any of them. That I need the retinal scanner for, which I do not have. That's something Leon gets. I don't think Ada ever picks it up. On the off chance that that door with the save is where I need to go in order to progress, I'm gonna do this first.
What are you selling? Thank come back anytime.
Am I doing a money? Yeah, I got a pretty good amount. Alright. Really? That didn't activate a cutscene. You sure? Do I vault over the door with the retina scanner? Do I try to go in one of these? Yeah, I do try to go in one of these. Alright, so there's... Yeah, no, I can't go on that side. I gotta go through this side. And this is the side with El Gigante. Or at least, rather, where he might be. I have no idea if he's actually going to be here or not. Based on how the area looks, it's looking like no. I know it's that. Can I hook shot up there? I know one of those items is the treasure. Like, for sure. Yeah, there it is. It's a really small window that they give you, but at least I found it. Yep, there's the last one. So now I just need the beer stein to combine them, and I'm gonna guess it's that. I like that these little rewards you can grapple to, though, if you like look very carefully, happen to stand in the right spot. Also, in case anybody was wondering, there is no difficulty choice on this. You just always play it on normal. So, I did not pick easy mode for this because I hadn't played or anything. There's literally no option in what difficulty you play on for this. Which I think means that it scales, at least in some sense. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. I'll stick with the pistol for the time being. I'm kind of okay with wasting the bullets, to be honest. Oh, that was weird. No, I think he's actually dead just then. Yeah, he's totally dead. Alright, that was way easier than it is with Leon. Granted, her weapons are upgraded and therefore way better because at that point in the game, I haven't upgraded anything because I don't use those guns at the end, so there's no point for me into upgrading anything. So the shotgun, rifle, and pistol I use are all the defaults, and none of them are upgraded.
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Louis.
Yeah, that's after doing the firefight with Lewis.
Hey, señorita. Got a light and some smokes to go with it to make my day?
Where's the sample?
Okay, we skipped the foreplay. As a matter of fact, I was just going to get it. Where's the love, baby?
Sounds like fun to me. Just hurry up.
Okay, lady. Where do you stand on all of this? Exactly what kind of group are you working for?
There are some things in the world better off not knowing. This is one of them.
Fine. I can take a hint. I don't care who you are, as long as you get rid of that old man and his religious friends.
End of chapter. Very nice. That is a very generic background. It's literally just a picture of Ada and then a green background. A green screen, if you will.
Among all the people involved in this, Luis Serra has the least entanglements. He works for no organization, preferring to move on his own. I'm the one who told the organization of his importance. I did it because I like him. His history betrays an enthusiasm I once shared. It was a stroke of luck that I happened to intercept his email for help. It seems he can't trust the police, so he sent the email to an old friend from college. He must have thought his friend was still alive. At any rate, that's how I managed to find him. Apparently, he's been conducting his own investigation of the cult while doing research on Las Plagas. A brilliant scientist. He's accumulated a pile of data and pieced it all together. Must be why Sadler hired him. Too bad Sarah's snooping has aroused his suspicion. When I told him who I was, he practically begged to be taken into custody. He needed protection. He said, I have no love for Las Plagas or this stupid cult. I want out. I just want peace and quiet again. I ordered him to bring me a Master Plaga specimen, a sample for evidence. Looks like he's one of the few people whom Sadler actually trusts. Tracking him down and getting my hands on the sample shouldn't be difficult. I doubt the cult will take kindly to his escape, though. I'll have to guide this along if I want it to go smoothly.
Interesting that they showed that one part of the scene. The part where he's holding his arm where he's bleeding and then he fires kind of at the screen. That's the cutscene that I mentioned whenever you are in the firefight with Luis Serra. If you shoot him a bunch, that's what happens. He has that little cutscene right there and he shoots and kills Leon because, you know, you fired at him. But kind of interesting. So yeah, more information on Sarah, kind of stuff we already knew though. Brilliant scientist and all that. Got in over his head, wanted out, etc. But again, see how it says mode normal? That's like the difficulty you would pick, but here it just says Ada, so there's no difficulty curve for me to pick. Chapter 3. Big skipping time here. Now we're in the castle chapters.
Hands where I can see them.
Sorry, but following a lady's lead just isn't my style.
Put them up now.
More upskirt.
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
He's right.
Leon. Long time no see.
Ada. So it is true.
True? About what?
You, working with Wesker.
With Wesker.
I see you've been doing your homework.
Why, Ada?
What's it to you?
Why are you here? Why'd you show up like this?
See you around.
Ada!
I love his exasperated Ada. It's so good. Also, I have no idea why he couldn't tell that was Ada just because she's wearing sunglasses.
Succeeded in recovering the sample. He's waiting in the castle. Get in contact with him ASAP.
Understood.
And that U.S. government lapdog, Leon.
If you do happen to encounter him, put him out of commission. We can't let him interfere with our plans.
He has no idea what's going on. He's nothing we need to worry about.
He's a survivor of Raccoon City. We can do without the extra distraction. Take him out.
Leon.
Spoiler alert, she's not gonna do that. But granted, you'd already know that if you'd been playing along, or if you've watched this because you've already completed Leon's campaign and you know he survives. Chapter 3, retrieve the sample with this very angry-looking picture of Ada. Also, I'm going to take one more quick break because I can hear somebody fumbling about in the kitchen and I need to let them know that that package came in, because otherwise they'll probably come in here and bother me, so I'd rather not have the interruption. So give me a quick minute, I'll switch to intermission, and I will be right back. Alright, let's get back to it. Oh, hey.
Welcome.
Good to see you again, buddy.
Got a selection.
Ooh, new stuff. Awesome. Alright, Mission 3 treasure map. Definitely want that.
Thank you.
Anything else? The bow gun. A standard issue of pistol-style crossbow. This is kind of like Ada's default weapon in a lot of the games, and I don't remember how it does in this one, to be honest with you. It's stronger than the rifle is. Firing, reload. Though the firing speed and reload speed are incredibly slow, but this makes for a good stealth weapon, so I might end up getting that at some point. In the meantime...
Thank you. Thank you.
We never did pick up the beer stein, so I'm hoping it's right there, and if it is, I'll probably go back to the merchant and sell the combined treasure. But this does give Ada a unique type of weapon, which is bowgun bolts. These bolts have been specially treated with explosive chemicals to give them destructive power rivaling grenades. So for that reason, I might give it a shot. The fact that it's that expensive tells me that it's probably at least decent for a weapon. So I will definitely give it a try, should the opportunity arise. Ah, well, I'm glad I reloaded the shotgun. Oh no, it is a man with a shield. Take that, Captain America. Oh, it's Spider. I do not want that. Talking about Captain America, there's Spider-Man right there. Do not want. Alright, so where exactly is that beer stein? Like, it's like right in the center. If I was smart, I'd follow the general maze rule of just like hug one of those sides and eventually you'll get out. Excuse? That's not a very nice thing to do. Thankfully, since Leon's gone through her, all the dogs and whatnot have already been taken care of. Beerstein? No! Gold pearl with bangles. Also, there's a dude wearing red. Those usually drop decent money amounts, or, potentially some kind of small treasure. Again, I'm kind of content to cruise the edges here. I'll just assume it's the best since it's a Bona video. Yeah, that's also true. Depending on which version of the game you play in Resident Evil 5 will be entirely dependent on how you feel about the longbow in that game. Because it's a very strong weapon that your partner can get. Because again, Resident Evil 5 is the first in the main game to feature co-op. Oh, great. But if you play it on console, there's no targeting cursor, which can make it incredibly hard to use. But in the PC version, there's a little bit of a targeting cursor. It's not like the full-on laser sight, but it'll still give you like the little actual window, and so it's a lot easier to use as a result. But we'll get to that when we get to that. It's something I will not be using in the main game, because it is a character-specific weapon, and Chris Redfield is not the character who uses it. He gets a minigun for his special weapon, which very much limits his mobility, but it is also an infinite ammo weapon. Not those are hard to come by, mind you. But the point still stands.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
I don't think I have anything I really need to sell. Well, this, I guess.
Thank you.
Alright, so what am I actually trying to do? Like, am I trying to get out of here? Hi! Ah! I see. Away with you. Oh wow, that was worth getting. Well, no, I just left, but I got this for you. You enjoy that TMP ammo, because I sure ain't using it. I do not need spiders, thank you. And like a true spider, the best way to deal with it is just to set it on fire. Really set everything on fire. It just works better that way. That was not a headshot. I don't care what the game says. That was definitely not a headshot at all. The game was being way too generous. I did not deserve that at all for a headshot. If it was a headshot, it was the luckiest headshot in the history of the world. I don't know if this guy's gonna run away or if there's an item I need from him. Nope. He probably would have run away. So I guess now we're headed back into the castle portion of the game. Which is, everybody already knows I'm not a big fan of this particular section. That's the perfume bottle. Yep. What it was doing up there, I don't know. Somebody like engineered a way to make it spray perfume while you're sleeping. Oh, only the one opens. Alright, whatever. Pull some Legend of Zelda style pottery breaking here and continue on. Looks like the enemies kind of went back to not getting up as quickly as they did in Leon's campaign. Or, not getting up as quickly as they did for Ada's first chapter. Grief. He's still not dead either. Rude. The shotgun is not very good in terms of power. I need to check that. 5. Yeah, I guess that's not great. So am I supposed to be going here? Oop, I was not trying to go through that door. Please tell me I can go back. Okay, good. I can get a lot of stuff in here. Let's see what I can find. Ooh, that's getting sold immediately. But you want to bet this has a snake in it? No! I was expecting at least one thing in here, too.
Welcome.
I don't suppose you've gotten any new stuff in, like, the last 5 minutes.
What are you selling? Is that old, stranger? Thank you.
I think that's it. Oh, right.
Come back any time.
This just loops around. Oh, I bet I probably grapple in here and there's probably like a key or something that I need. If I had to guess. But like I said, that's only a guess. Alright, only one way to find out. Yes, by banging my fist on the side of a wall. I don't know if you could hear that in the background. We'll go in there in a second. There's got to be something down here. If they let you go here, there has to be a reason. I'm guessing this is probably just for money. But money don't matter if it feels for you. Money don't matter in your heart. I can't get it open. How odd. It's almost like they don't want you to go this way. Probably because there's literally no reason to. Hi. Again, I think it seems to be like if you hit something immediately after the, you know, whatever was hidden inside it spawns, it seems like it dies way faster. So I feel like it has a growth life, or whatever you want to call it. Oh hey, I just blocked that crossbow shot with a knife. I'd get an achievement if this was Resident Evil 5. How'd you fire 2 crossbow shots just then? I'm confused. Yep, sure enough, won't open. I always feel good knowing that I was right. Oh, hello. Oh, wow, you died very easily. Grenade. Yellow herb. Alright. Let's see what's behind the big door. Still not the beer stein. Interesting. I was gonna say it's a dumb you have to grapple back out, but I guess Leon has to get in here for the Magnum with Ashley. I don't even think I need to get anything else from this area. Well, now I guess it does loop back around. I don't think it's gonna make any difference though, but I'll check. I honestly don't think there's anything back here. And would you know it, there's not. Oh well. At least now we can say we know. guess I got that, so there's something out of it. Yeah, this is where I need to go. Call it a hunch. Dude, I wasn't even in that trap, and you know it. Oh, hey, it's this dude again. Please open soon. Please. Thank you. I hate how sometimes I can get away from that and others I can't, even though it feels like I'm doing it at the same speed. Yeah, I got stuck there. There's nothing it would let me do. Of course, that guy had to get in the way. Turn around. Come on, Bright Eyes, turn around. There we go. Before you even try it. What does it say about this? Why is this empty chest sitting here? Maybe I should take a closer look. A's, an indentation at the bottom. That's what the hourglass is for. So you actually did have to come this, or you did have to go around to get the hourglass. So otherwise you wouldn't be able to continue. I love it when I actually go the wrong way on purpose, looking for treasure, but it comes out looking like I'm smart. Wow, you opened that pretty easily. See what I mean, though? Right there. Like, about the difference in how many shells it took to get one versus the other. Alright. That's probably Leon. Yep. Excuse me, I never used the TMP.
Sorry, but I can't be seen with you.
Even though you'll totally be seen with him by the end of the game. Like, multiple times. Wow, good job, guys. Top-notch guard right there. We're talking like Hyrule Castle from Ocarina of Time levels of intelligence there. Now that I've actually got some space here. Actually, Let me take a closer look, because I already messed this up once before when I was looking for a treasure that I would not be able to get. Where exactly is that treasure? Alright. Is the rocket launcher in there? Totally is. I hope I can get in there then. Elegant chessboard. Okay, that was the treasure then. Yeah, I have a feeling by the time I get over there, Leon will have already left and the rocket launcher will be gone. Okay, that's where I need to go, which means that's not the way I'm going to go. Leon sees me now, I'd have to finish him off. Oh, okay, so that's their way of making sure you don't go that way. Oh, I see. I was trying to destroy the shield. There we go, like that. Luis is still alive, obviously, because Leon hasn't gotten here yet. I can hear Ashley. Oh, I was hoping to get the pots first. Dang, oh well.
Leon! I got it.
Hee hee, I got it!
Now that I have the sample, you serve me no purpose.
Sadler!
My boy Salazar will make sure you follow the same fate.
Stay with me, Louis.
I am a researcher, hired by Sadler. He found out what I was up to.
Don't talk.
Here. It should suppress growth of the parasite. The sample. Sadler took it. You have to get it back.
Louis! Louis!
So evil making you watch that cutscene twice. It's like the saddest cutscene in the entire game.
I found Louise. Unfortunately, a bit too late.
Did you retrieve the sample?
No, Sadler has it.
There will be another time. Have you had a chance to eliminate Leon?
Not yet.
If that's the case, then maybe we can capitalize on his little lucky streak. Take advantage of the distraction he is causing for Sadler and his followers to retrieve the sample.
Even though they're more focused on Ada, according to the notes. Another generic background. It's wonderful. End of chapter. Yeah, I think we're just going to be doing this one tonight, because we're gone already for 2 hours. I was not expecting the assignment A to go this long.
Krauser has been the subject of extensive study and research by the organization. His skills and personality have been tested both on and off the battlefield. If he weren't the best, he would become a liability that would jeopardize the rest of us. My conclusion? He's a great soldier. No more, no less. As long as he's well compensated, he shouldn't cause any problems for us. If he does start to get restless, I can take care of him. I've studied his combat style and can deal with that arm of his if necessary. Krauser answers directly to Wesker, and it was Wesker who decided that Krauser should be sent to spy on the cult. He also decided to send me along. I wonder if it wasn't to keep an eye on Krauser. No doubt, Krauser has already fallen to the temptation of Las Plagas and the power they represent. This could have dire consequences for the organization. On some level, however, this may be a necessary development, as his role is to disrupt this farce of a play. That said, the stage and its players will ultimately come crashing down in the end. Bad luck for him. But he'll play the patsy in the end and take the fall for all of us. That's why I need to make sure things keep going exactly as they are.
All right, then. That's it for chapter 3. 2 more.
What's the news on our friend, Leon?
He's not making it easy. The sample?
Sadler's got it. It seems he sniffed out our little game.
Perfect.
Just so we understand each other clearly, I don't trust you, nor does Wesker. If you try to do anything clever, I will kill you.
Is that so? You know, I met Wesker long before you.
We'll see soon enough if you did.
Yeah, we'll see.
Quite a jolly mess he's made, that Leon, but all for the better. Sadler's people have fallen into a panic. Their destruction is only a matter of time now.
Once he gets Ashley back, his job will be finished. He'll no longer be a factor.
No, I'm leaving Leon to Krauser. Hurry up and retrieve the sample.
Maybe you forgot, Wesker. I don't always play by your rules.
I mean, it is Ada Wong. She doesn't play by anybody's rules but her own. That's why she scares the birds. Chapter 4, Stop Leon's Assassination. I mean, he can do it himself. He's got a knife. It looks pretty serious. He'll probably be alright. But first things first, of course.
Welcome.
Merchant, buddy, how you been?
Got a selection of good. What are you buying?
Mission 4 treasure map, gotta buy that.
Thank you.
And nothing else new. I gotta know. I've gotta know how this thing is. It's very awkward in terms of placing it, so let's move these around. There we go, now that we've actually got some space.
Thank you. Come back. Anytime.
Take a crack at it and see how good it is.
What are you selling?
Am I selling anything? Oh yeah, I do have a couple of things.
Thank you.
Alright, so, is the beer stein ever actually coming up? That is the question we must ask ourselves. Oh, okay, so it's basically a grenade launcher rather than a crossbow. Got it. So it's basically like throwing a grenade into a group of enemies. The only difference is it's going to be like immediate reaction and it's not going to have any drop off. That's pretty awesome. Where is the hook shot? There it is. And I guess I just hook shot on that side. I can't jump down, so that makes the most sense. Oh, hi! Wasn't expecting one of these dudes. Wait for him to get back up here. There we go. How fitting. Alright, so now we've officially moved on to Island. Oh no, he did that. Okay. Oh, that's right, you gotta come around from that from the other side. Now, do you walk back through that area later? You do, so it's gonna be much later through this segment. Well, what's the phrase? When in doubt, blow it up? I think that's how that saying goes. Next. I think I'll go ahead and use this now. Ow. Oh, hi. Yeah, that was unfortunate. There's no way I could have seen that coming. You're probably gonna make me start at the beginning, aren't you? Yep, totally gonna make me start at the beginning. Awesome. That was well worth everyone's time. Yeah, we got it.
Welcome. Got a selection of what are you selling? Is it thank come back anytime.
No, let me buy the crossbow. Come on.
What are you buying?
Oh, and that.
Thank you.
Alright, there we go. Were there two of these guys last time? I thought there was only one. That was weird. Alright, whatever. Shots does it take to get rid of that thing? That was a little close for comfort. Of course, he's just gonna camp down there. Cheap. Try to camp me. Actually, really quickly. Well, no, we'll go ahead and reload this too. Call it a hunch, but I think we're going to need this. That's actually not too bad on reload time, considering it's a crossbow. Yep, no dodging that. didn't know that guy's there. Let's try not to get hit by him. And this seems like a good way to do that. Or you could fall down there. Sure. Should have figured there'd be at least one other dude in here. There we go. Excellent. No, that doesn't combine. That was with the beer stein. I was correct on that. Interesting. Maybe the beer stein's like at the very end and so it rewards you for waiting that long. I don't know. Well, with that out of the way. Yeah, I could hook shot up there, but there's probably some stuff around here if I look. Case in point. Never trust what the camera tells you. Look no further than Mario 64 for that advice. Oh, I'd forgotten about this segment. I remember this kind of being a bit of a pain whenever I first played. It's a gun battery. Requires activation key blue to work. Well, there it is. Behind some dudes. And more importantly, this thing. Yep. By the way, I did try to open my menu there. It didn't work. So this is going to be an issue. So yeah, unfortunately, I do remember this. This is an area that whenever you go into it, you have to have a certain amount of health or you will not survive that initial little cutscene there because you will not have time to react to be able to do anything. Not good gameplay design, guys. You shouldn't have to go into a cutscene being at full health or almost full health in order to survive it. Yep, see, look, I still died. It didn't, like, nothing changed. So, unfortunately, we might be doing a bit of a trial and error trying to figure out exactly what combination of things I need to do right at the start to not die is. It might just be me running. Go back here. And we got 4 of these, why not? That just seems to take care of everything else. The problem is I also remember there actually being a time limit on later parts of this. No, I didn't want to go that way. That's what I wanted. Safe back here. I think there was some TMP ammo. I don't know if I care enough to go and get it, though. But I'm still going to try. Oh no, that was a flash grenade. Alright, that also works. I think before proceeding, we're going to do this. Because I think this knocks out one of the... Ooh, that is really slippery controls. Wow, there's no way to begin to describe how slippery this is. That is a fair trade, because it gets rid of all those idiots. Alright. Ooh. Well, I don't know why you're telling me I'm out of space. I could... Oh, no, I can't put it there. Well, we'll just do this, then. I have no need for it. That we can just combine. Red activation key for that. I guess I'm supposed to jump off at the bottom, like right here? That looks correct, anyway. This looks like a job for Crossbow Man. Luckily, Crossbow Man's really good at saving the day. That was not worth turning around for, but okay. Bye! He will be missed. Oh, hi. Sorry about that, didn't see you there. That worked out better than I expected it to. there's some stuff up there. Alright. Please do not. Go ahead, just let it explode. It'll be fine. That totally blocked the hand axe that was about to hit me in the side of the head. Excuse me. I know it's just gonna fire and immediately kill me. Oh, wonderful. There's two of them. That's just bloody brilliant. Well, at least it was actually possible to dodge that one. Okay, there's the activation key. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Can I get back down, please? No? No? Oh, that's good. I'm just stuck up here. Yep, awesome. Good, that was wonderful. I'm probably starting this entire area over, aren't I? No, just this far. Alright, whatever then. I was honestly expecting it to start me from, like, before even the blue activation key. Also, excuse me. There's enough cheap shots in this room, don't you think? That works. I swear if the game kills me again here, I'm gonna be very annoyed. It totally tried to. Luckily the shots somehow went through me. No, I'm healing. I don't care what you say. I'm doing it anyway. Whether the game wants me to or not, I'm doing it. Alright, let's blow some of these suckers up. If it sends the whole ship down, I also would be okay with that. Last ones that are firing at me. There it is. Guess it just quits working. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Where exactly am I supposed to be going now? Somewhere in that direction. Cool, that's helpful. I think I was actually supposed to hookshot back across. Oh, I guess I didn't have that option. Alright, so I was supposed to go across through here. Really? That all of a sudden they just happen to spawn there? Yeah, I'm totally buying that. No thanks. I'll pass on that little, how do you do? This time I'm not going to stop to smell the roses. I'm going to grab that, though. I've already used up half the time on this. Yeah, you jump across. If you need me, I'll be on the other side where you just were. Oh, I was expecting that timer to keep going. And in true RPG fashion, if there's a boat, it will probably sink into the water and be gone forever. Well, thankfully, despite the fact that the game took several cheap shots, that still was not as bad as I remember it being. Oh, scared the crap out of me, merchant.
Welcome. Got a select. What are you selling? Thank you.
Golden statue with 3 holes. You sure those don't combine? No, they don't. Alright, if you say so. I'm gonna hang on to them until the bitter end. Mostly because there's nothing I really need to buy right now. I guess I could try buying a couple of the first aid sprays.
What are you buying?
Actually, I'm going to save there because I really don't want to do that again. I had forgotten about that till I walked out onto the set, and then when I saw that opening spot, I'm like, I have seen this many times, and I remember what this is. Alright, so we're back out here. Oh, hi. Rude. How would you like if I just shot you with a shotgun? And then shot your friends with a shotgun? And then pulled out my crossbow and shot them with that, too. Budge, must be locked from the other side. I actually don't know where to go here. That's not good. Sure you can't just like hook shot over it. Oh, here we go. Ow. I've used the rifle a lot recently. Let's do it. Oh, hi. Freaking love those explosive bolts. In Resident Evil 6, for the record, they have those explosive bolts, but there's also normal bolts, and so you get those way more often than the explosives. Though, granted, Ada's segment is very much focused on stealth more than anything else. What happened if I fire it, like, into the ground? Oh well. We'll stick with doing that. Oh, I thought he went flying through the door for a second, which would have been hilarious. The Green Stone of Judgment. Because, you know, the human race requires judgment. Like, let you take a guess what game that's from. And since I got a lot of these... Excuse me. I don't know where your little homeboy went, but I guess he's gone now. As annoying as these sections are, it is cool that they design like new stuff for Ada, and it's not just running through a lot of the Leon segments the entire way through. Yeah, let's do this. Keep holding that knee. Problem is, I shot your other knee. Always go for the knees. Every time. It is yet to fail. Okay, sure. Climb up a ladder and just jump through a window randomly. Weird. See, part of me is telling me not to go that way, but that also leads to a dead end. So, maybe I should go this way. Because that room we just went into was where Leon gets, or where Ashley gets captured because she just, you know, gets taken over by the parasite. I have no idea if there's going to be anything worthwhile in here. Oh, sure enough there was. Wow. Leon's campaign, there's nothing in there, so kind of figured it would be the same. I'm starting to feel like I might have missed that beer stein. That would be hilarious if they had you keep the cat's eyes for that long, though. And then, like, right at the end is where they give you the beer stein to combine them together. Sort of a reward for keeping it for that long. Oh, okay. We can do that too. Yeah, I've got 4 of these again, so sure, why not? Hi. Keep running out of space for these things. I guess there's not quite enough power between shooting with a headshot, meleeing him, and then trying to use the knife for the rest of it to knock him out. Oh well. Have I skipped any, like, treasures or anything? I totally have. Alright, let's go back. Where exactly is that? Wait, so is it this way? No. What? I'm confused. Where is this one? Ah, there it is. Clever. Alright, back to where we were. That's Leon fighting Krauser. If I remember right, there's actually a pretty cheap moment here as well, so be prepared. Slicey, slicey.
All for Umbrella's sake. Umbrella? Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade!
A lot easier than having to do Leon's prompts.
Ada! Well, if it isn't the bitch in the red dress.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
You knew each other?
More or less. Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're here.
Maybe some other time.
Really, there's a lot of times where Leon gets saved by Ada. So after another generic background, let's continue on to the final chapter.
Leon S. Kennedy. Perhaps the most essential part of this mission. This story wouldn't be complete without him and his formidable survival skills. He has what it takes to survive against overwhelming odds. I've seen him do it before. And he's improved since then. Practically a genius, he has smarts and he knows how to use them. On top of that, his service as a government agent has toughened him up. I'll work behind the scenes to make him think he's the primary player here, though it may be naive of me to think that'll be easy. Considering the involvement of both Sadler and Krauser, the possibility of unforeseen problems is there. But I need him in the supporting role for me to achieve my goals. I'll do whatever it takes to keep him in his place, and make this all go smoothly. Of course, his role didn't exist at all until a few months ago. Back then, my role was much simpler too. But that was before the President's daughter was abducted and Leon was dispatched alone to find her. Talk about a major script revision. I don't think I need to worry. Leon's been through worse and always comes up smelling like roses. His consistent luck is part of the reason why I have absolute and unshakable faith in my vision of what's in store for him.
I mean, I hate to tell you this, but he sort of is the main player. That's why the game's focused on him and not Ada. But, you know, either way. I do think it's really cool, though, that they show a little bit more of the events of Resident Evil 2 with that mentioning of, let's see... yeah, I've seen him do it before, and he's improved since then. That's referring to Resident Evil 2, back when he was brand new to the police force. Alright, so that's it for Chapter 4. Let's do the final chapter. I remember this being kind of a pain, actually. There's one specific spot, anyway, that I remember being a pain.
Report. Time is almost up.
Krauser's dead.
Really? Leon doesn't die easily. That's fine. We can use him to clean up Sadler for us. We'll let them fight it out. Neither one of them will manage to come out unharmed.
Easier said than done.
Either way, it's your job to clean up what's left of them when the fight is over. Don't forget who is running the show. Whatever happens, we can't let either of them live to see tomorrow. Our goal is to retrieve the sample. Take out anything that might interfere with our plans.
Alright, Chapter 5, Obtain the Sample. Which, of course, is the very end whenever Ada escapes the island, is the end of that chapter. So let's do it. But first, ammo.
Welcome. Got a selection. What are you selling? Thanks. What are you selling?
Oops.
What are you buying?
There's your 5 treasure map.
Thank you.
I guess I might as well take this. There's nothing else new that I could buy, so I might as well take it. That probably means I could buy the TMP as well. Fine. Hate this stupid thing. Here, I guess.
What are you selling? Come back anytime.
Alright. Take one quick look at the map, see... Alright. Chapter 5. Hi. As the age-old saying goes, helmets are great because they stop you from getting hit in the head, but unfortunately you can still be shot in the face. Wonder how strong these are against this guy. Show me what you got. Totally missed that. Alright, rifle it is. That's probably a better shot anyway. Yeah, no, there's no hope there. He's either going to get killed by one or get killed by the other. Alright, fine. We'll do all the inventory reorganizing one more time. I know the game's very excited about that, so it's only fair we do it one more time for the game. Yeah, I know.
Welcome. Got a selection of good. What are you? Not enough cash.
Oh, right, I didn't sell the other stuff.
Thank you. What are you buying? Thank you. What are you buying? Come back, Nate. Die.
Alright. Round 2. Dumbass. Just gonna make him jump back down because I don't want him to not be able to get whatever treasure he drops. Oh, that was actually pretty easy. Oh, first aid spray. That's kind of disappointing. So for something a little bit more useful than that. Oh well. So I guess the treasure really is up here. Blue eye. Really? Those aren't considered, like, big important treasures in the main game. You gonna come back to life? No? I feel like the bowgun bolts were worth more than the blue eye was. But I guess that means they'll give us a butterfly lamp at some point, because that's what that goes into. Worth it. Actually gonna go this. No, I'm not gonna go this way. Thanks for blowing up your pal there. Appreciate that. That guy's gonna kill me if I'm not careful. Let's go up. If there's dynamite being thrown, the higher up I am, the better. just gonna go and do this now. Dummy. Got literally everyone on the platform with that except for me. Oh, there's just an explosive barrel there. Well, that makes things easy. And gone. That's fine, I didn't have any plans to go backwards anyway. Yeah, no, there's no treasures here, so no need. You know what? Let's do it old school. Is there something I'm supposed to be going towards with this? Like, I feel like the game's just, like, having me defeat a bunch of enemies until that lock opens up, but I could be wrong. Oh, yeah, sure enough. Just beat a bunch of enemies. I don't think I'm ever going to be going over there, but in case I do. Yeah, good thing I did then. Well, now I get to redo that because I tried to pull a lever and it didn't work. Let's try that one more time. was about to say, no, it can't be that easy. Just because there's items everywhere does not mean they're not going to make you do this again. Yeah, no, I got it. There's arrows everywhere. I just need a good sniping spot, that's it. I guess I could take his. He won't be needing it anymore anyway. Yes, I know, there's arrows everywhere. Get away. That's him. Let's just go ahead and do this. I know there's at least one more person, I just don't know where he is. Yes, minigun, got it. There's literally no way to avoid getting hit there. Wow. Oh, he's up there. Oh, it's one of those, he can hit me, I can't hit him. Okay, that's awkward. Get out of here. Alright. Now let's hope there's no one that I missed that's gonna come flying in to kill me. Like that. Exactly like that. Please be a first aid spray. Nope, that'd be too easy. I don't suppose that first aid spray that's like way back here at the Nope, it's not there. Awesome. I was afraid of that. Alright. Oh, that'll have to do. That will probably save me from getting grabbed once, and that's about it. It would definitely will not save me from that, especially if there's no place to hide like there was last time. Press that actually counted. Man, I got insanely lucky there. Alright, that's done. Again, I don't think there's any... Nope, there's not. Which makes sense in a firefight arena. Actually, I should probably stick with that for now, just because there's a lot of ammo for it. I can already hear bow guns being fired. Helicopter wreckage. It looks American. What happened here? They killed Mike because they're jerks. That's why I shot their little friend. That's not what I meant to do, but oh well. I don't know why he thought that was going to work. Oh, glad I didn't keep going. Yeah, I see it there. Yeah, so I guess that means that the beer stein either never showed up or I missed it somehow. Because there's 2 treasures left. One of those is going to be the green eye. And then the last one's going to be the butterfly lamp or vice versa. So now we're in the area that Leon fights Krauser in. But first, we've got a cutscene to deal with.
Leon, you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, it actually didn't force a quick time there, Zeta. I figured it would. Never trust someone with red eyes. Everybody knows that.
We have to get that parasite out of your body.
Yeah. But before that, I gotta save Ashley.
Fine. Let's split up.
You have fun, Leon. I'll just be here doing Ada things and being Ada-like. Hopefully there wasn't anything in that last room. Nope, merchant's in here though. This might actually be the last one, so I might have to go and pick up both those items and then run back. Oh no, there's one right here. Hey buddy.
Welcome. Gotta select. What are you selling? Thank you.
And yeah, I can't give you any of these yet.
Come back any time.
But I'll bet you probably have what I do actually need. Oh, that's just the typewriter. Okay. I'm going to assume they're not going to make you fight a regenerator in here solely because... Oh my gosh, really? That was just evil. You don't have a thermal scope, so there'd be not a really easy way to combat it. And those... Oh, yeah. His dead body is sickening. Especially at the mouth. Or especially the mouth. I can't look at it any longer. So yeah, the regenerator's not active yet. So that's why it doesn't go after Ada. That was cool. Unnecessary, but cool. Hi, Krauser.
Oh, Krauser, I'm sorry. I jumped the gun when I reported you dead to Wesker.
So here comes the hard part of this stage. Is fighting Krauser is actually really hard as Ada.
Think of all the paperwork I would have to fill out if you were to show up alive.
The problem is here, there is nowhere to run. And I do mean nowhere to run. So I'm going to try something a bit different from what I normally do here. Oh, that actually worked a lot better. Apparently that's what you should save your crossbow bolts for, because that fight is way harder without it.
That's a large thing you have there.
Goodbye, Soul Edge.
But I don't like it when men play rough.
So the reason that it's so tough, and I'll go over this in Mercenaries as well, because Ada's one of the toughest characters to play in Mercenaries, both in this and in Resident Evil 6. The reason that is so tough is because a lot of her weapons are just designed for long-range combat, not close quarters. And to be fair, the explosive crossbow is definitely also one of those weapons. But the fact that it's explosive helps a ton, obviously. So doing that fight is kind of rough, to put it mildly. Alright.
Welcome. Got a selection of what are you selling? Ah, what are you buying?
The only thing I can buy.
Thank you. Come back. Any time.
I do not want to have to fight Krauser again, so let's go ahead and save. And move on. Because if you thought that was tough, just wait till after this cutscene.
You'll soon harbor an awesome power. Yet it seems you would rather choose death.
I'm taking Ashley back, whether you like it or not.
Ah, the audacity of youth.
Leon, now!
I like how her eyes are shut, yet it's like there's still some level of consciousness that Ashley has there. Like, Leon's only giving her a bit of support. Like, she should be completely slumped over.
Let's go.
That's right, you actually also have to fight Sadler, not just Krauser. A first aid spray is all the help you're getting in terms of healing items, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna keep looking around for stuff, though. Oh, they give you a green herb, then I guess that's something. But as you can see, with the damage he does, probably will not make much of a difference. Stab. Stab in the eye, mouth thing. Oh, there you are. Couldn't find you there for a second. Pretty sure I shot him there, but whatever. Pretty sure I dodged that as well. Seeing as it's pretty easy to do the dodge with the triggers, because, you know, I'm aiming with the right trigger, so I literally just have to left click. Okay, be real, that quick time was not there. Just because he happened to be stuck on a wall, so it wasn't registering it. That's really dumb. But as you can see, you need to know your quick times, because I was at full health after using a first aid spray, and that brought me back down to almost dead. So, if you mess up a quick time, you're going from full to almost dead, or if you're not at full health, you are dead. Or the prompt could just not work. That works too. I don't think I'm going to use this, but I might. I'm going to try with the handgun and actually see how it works. Of course, that didn't show up as a quick time. No. I saw you do that a second ago. Alright, fine. Stab him in the mouth eye. Yeah, nothing I could have done there. It's weird because it doesn't even sound like Sadler at all with like his grunts and whatnot. Okay, that was your own bloody fault and you know it.
Thank you. This is going to be hard to explain it.
Ready to kill him is shoot him in the head, is doing as much damage as possible when he attacks. I'd recommend the sniper. See, I've tried that one before. This better not be a quick time. I'd be very annoyed if it is. Okay, good. I've tried that before. Like, I played Assignment Ada one other time, and I've tried the handgun, which, you know, it's a handgun. It's okay, but it's not great. Shotgun is completely useless. It's crowd control for the main enemies, but for a boss fight, it's not going to work. But I hadn't tried the crossbow before. And that actually worked pretty well. As long as I was good with the quick times, I was good with crossbow. And whenever you charged, all I have to do is just kind of back up, turn around, and fire again.
I've been better.
So that actually worked, like, decently. It's also entirely possible that the first time I did this, I didn't have a lot of sniper ammo. That could have entirely been something that happened.
Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me.
We're gonna get to see that Malphite one more time.
You awaken from your world of cliches.
Ada, stand back.
Now I gotta remember how this part of the boss fight works, because I actually don't remember this stage for Ada's side. I remember the Krauser fight, and I remember that first fight with Sadler. Hi, Ashley. So she's telling me I'm on a timer? Yes. Okay, there are enemies here. Actually, the one time I want to pull that out instead of the shotgun for this. So I am not about to drag my feet here. I'm gonna go ahead and use that because I don't want to get shot by some idiot with a crossbow and then just die. Speaking of getting shot with a crossbow. Alright, enough messing around with that. I'm definitely not about to let myself get shot by a rocket launcher, though. That would be bad. They actually give you a pretty decent amount of time for that, considering it's the last thing you do.
Use this.
There you go. Enjoy. Somehow that stayed intact from being shot at by a rocket launcher.
Sorry, Leon. Hand it over.
Ada, you do know what this is.
Perfect form. Beautiful dive.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Here, catch. Better get a move on. See you around.
I swear there's a scene where you actually have to go and pick up the keys to throw to Leon there. But I guess not. Straight out of the ending of Resident Evil 5 there. That's how Resident Evil 5 ends, is you like fly off on a helicopter into the sunrise. But yeah, that's the Desperate Ways extra I was gonna say DLC, good lord. The extra content where you play as Ada through pretty much sort of a campaign like Leon's. It is shorter. I mean, it only took me about 4 hours, and granted, that was with, you know, a couple deaths. But honestly, it's not as bad as I remember. I remember, like, the first 2 chapters being, you know, pretty good, and then the last 3 just being awful. And this time I remember, this time I saw, like, a little bit of issue, the thing with the boat, the fact that you can die before you even have the chance to do anything. Like, you have to be at full health, or else you're just not going to survive, is really dumb. So aside from that, not too bad. I think the crossbow definitely helped. It helped with Krauser a ton, and it helped with Sadler as well. But as a whole, like, a nice little addition. You know, most of the time the extra content in the game's not the best in the world. But Resident Evil, at least with 4 and 5, and, you know, even by extension 6 with, like, the mercenaries and whatnot, all the extra content's pretty good. Because we'll go over the content for Resident Evil 5 once we actually start that project as well, once we're done with this, and beat the campaign of 5. But they do a good job with the extra content, honestly. There's what I assume is the jet ski that's going off with Leon and Ashley. But a nice little side mode so you can get to see what Ada's doing throughout the story and a little bit more about what's going on behind the scenes, so to speak. There you go. Hit ratio 82%. Enemies killed 325. Number of times killed 7. Clear time 3 minutes 30 seconds. 18 milliseconds. 3 minutes. Sorry, 3 hours, 30 minutes, and 18 seconds. I'm intelligent. No, I'm not going to upload that. I mean, I will upload it. Technically, it's going to my archive channel, so sort of uploading it? Yes? No? I don't know. Either way, I think that'll do it for a stream, because I did not remember Separate Ways taking 3.5 hours, and with the slight interruptions I had and starting up, that's almost 4 by this point. So, Assignment Ada will be shown in the next stream when we do Resident Evil 4. I'll show a little bit of it now, but I'm only going to show, like, the opening stuff.
Have you retrieved the sample?
Not yet.
Some kind of trouble?
Sadler. He knows.
Ah. Your extraction chopper will pick you up at the rendezvous point as planned.
I'll be there.
Mission objective, collect 5 Plaga samples and head towards the rendezvous point. Again, I don't think... I can check the map real quick here, if it will let me. Well, that's not showing that much. I don't think this one takes as long, if I remember correctly, as Assignment Ada does. Go to my menu. Or as, sorry, not as Assignment Ada does. As, Separate Ways does. So I don't think that will take as long. And then, again, depending on that, I'll probably make a decision on the mercenaries, assuming Assignment Ada doesn't take that long. If it takes a fairly long time, then I'll probably just do that, and then we'll do, like, a full thing of the mercenaries. If it doesn't take that long, we'll do that, and then I'll show off a little bit of the mercenaries. Because the mercenaries is not that extensive in this game, but in 5 it's very extensive, and in 6 it's insanely extensive if you're going for all the ranks and whatnot. And I've done that in 5, and I've done most of it in 6. I'm still missing like a few stages that I just haven't unlocked because I do it one by one. But I'll be sure to show off both of these. In the meantime, though, that will do it for today, because I was not expecting that to take that long, and I'm also streaming tomorrow and Sunday as well. So, in the meantime, thank you all for watching. Thank you to everybody who followed, and because we had a couple of followers, and also somebody who hosted me, which is Soccer. So thank you all very much for all that. I do genuinely appreciate it. If you'd like more content, of course, for the record's sake, this week I'm streaming Stardew Valley on Sunday at 6. That may or may not be co-op. Actually, it probably will be co-op, and if I don't get anybody for that, then I will probably do something else. I'm just not sure what off the top of my head. But tomorrow we will be streaming Mario Party Nights, and I have not put up the poll for that this week, but I did that for a reason, because we're kind of getting back into the swing of it, and so as a result, I just decided to not worry about it this time. We'll probably do one more Mario Party Nights the week after, and then I want to switch to something else for a little while, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. If you'd like any more information on that schedule, again, it's going to be 6 o'clock tomorrow, 6 o'clock on Sunday, but if you'd like any more information on getting the schedules ahead of time, !Discord will link you to my Discord. You don't have to be a follower or anything, etc., so on and so forth, but that will get you the schedule that I usually put up at about Monday or Tuesday. I did a little bit late this week, but I had work today, so I wasn't sure how long that was going to run. In the meantime, though, thank you very much all for watching, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow for Mario Party Nights. We're going to probably play like maybe 2-3 games, but in the meantime, I'm going to go and probably get something to drink because I'm starting to get a little bit of dry mouth. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Later.